our tags. You've printed off your tags onto cardstock. This is 65-pound weight cardstock. I've just printed on one side because that way the tags, you can journal on the back of them. And a couple of them are very large size, so you'll have lots of room for journaling. You will want to cut these out. You decide if you want to save the border around the edge of it. Some of them I have left with that border on it, and some I have cut off. Now you're going to go through. I have to distress the edges. Gathered Twigs is one of my favorite. Rusty Hinge, Wild Honey, and if I want to add a blue tint, I like the Broken China. And with these all having a little blue in it, I think I'm going to start with the Blue China. So you're just going to want to put that on there, run it around a few times, and then you're just going to start in a circular motion and go around the outside edge of your tags. The Broken China adds a nice little blue hint around it. I like to turn it over, add a little bit on the back side, for the page just isn't so stark white, but still leaving plenty of room for journaling on. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to sit here and show you how to do every one of those, because it's pretty much a repetition going through and distressing your edges. Now you're going to take your hole punch, line it up in the center, approximate center, and punch a hole. You can pick up hole reinforcers from the dollar store, and I like to put a little color on these also. And being I'm going with the blue, I'm going to stay with that blue color and just add a hint of blue as I move the whole table and the camera all around. So we've added that blue to it. Put a little hole reinforcer on our tag front and back. Pick some pretty ribbons or yarn. Cut off about 8-9 inches. Fold it in half. Go through the center with all of your pieces of yarn. Open it up for the loop. Bring them through. And now you have a beautiful tag that you're going to be able to put in your pocket and journal on the back side. Okay, I'm going to finish all of my tags and I'll get back with you in a minute. Cut 2 tags out of the same piece of cardstock. Print 2 cardstocks of the tags. Cut each one out and then cut half of a tag and glue on top of the tag and make your tag a pocket. So then you can put a tag inside of a tag. On the back side, you will not have to put a hole reinforcer because you won't be putting any ribbon or embellishments on the top. You'll just be gluing this down onto your page to be making it a pocket. And if you glue it just around on the outside pieces, then you can put tags behind this tag, behind the pocket, and inside this pocket, and you would be able to put tags here and tags here. Okay, we've got our tags and our pockets made from tags. We've got big tags. We've got some different types of ribbon tops on them, some beads, embroidery thread knotted in different spots, another tag made into a pocket, and lots of tags with different tops and different pieces, and they're just all just a little bit different. And you can do whatever you want with different beads and embellishments for the top. It's so fun to get started on creating your tags to put into your journal. Just simply folding the tabs. This is just such a simple little envelope. And you can use the pattern and cut it out of the signature, but it's already put on these pages, so you'll have them. Another one we can just glue right on the edge. And we've got two envelopes. I think I'm going to use this one on this page because it is a little bit brighter. This one almost fades into it, even though I do like the old world picture on there. I'm just going to put a little glue here on these three sides. Center it. Now I have a spot to put a journal card behind. I could even put a tag inside. And have my little piece, which makes a nice little added page to your journal. When making a belly band for your page, see how that can just go right in there? You don't even see it because it blends in right with the signature cover, and you're going to put it right on the front of that. But then you can tuck little things into it. So let's make the belly band. I've printed an extra signature cover, and sometimes when you're printing you don't get both things up at the top the way you want it. I never throw anything out. I can reuse those for belly bands and different things, and I just really like the way they look. So I think that I'm going to cut out a little piece over here and add it to my back page. Let me get my cutter and get right back. Our belly band is going to be 2.5 inches wide. Eight inches long. I'll need to fix that on here. This should be 8 inches. So then you're going to want to just kind of line it up when you see, so it matches the other page. But I like to use a decorative border and cut all the edge with my border just making sure you line the holes up with the previously punched holes. Okay, so then we've got it, and we would be able to match that up perfectly. Notice how I've just reused a page. Don't want to waste anything. Going to be putting some things in here, so we want to have a nice glued edge. If it sticks out a little bit over your edge, you can just take a pair of scissors and trim that up nice and neat. Now I have a belly band for the back of this signature and one in the front of the signature, making more tuck spots to be able to put things in. Got our envelope here and belly bands on that page. And this signature, we've got a packing list or go places, the year. This will probably be my first signature, getting ready to go for the trip and preparing for it, and the places I want to go and the days I'm going to be gone and marking out where I'm going. So this will be a good one for the front signature. It's looking ready to go. Here we have our angle pocket or tuck spot that we have cut a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 square from one of our collage pages, and then we put some distressing around the edges. We're just going to put that across here with a paper clip, and then we can tuck one of our journaling cards onto that. Both front and back we can put one of the journaling cards. You can even put it on the front. The journaling cards are so pretty. I kind of like to have those show. So we've got our tuck spots. We've got some more places for, got our bookmark, or it can be the belly band. This one I did cut down to 7 inches, and so it makes for a nice little spot to put in there, and also goes in here. I would not cut your belly band until after you put it on your page and then trim it. And then if you want to make one smaller and make it the 7 inch to fit inside of a tuck spot, that makes it nice for a bookmark or journaling too. Lots of different ways to use different pieces and parts of it. Okay, it looks like we've got a lot of things added to our journal. We are ready to get it put together and make the cover. Hope you watch the next one.